Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. I flubbed that intro like crazy, but whatever. We're gonna roll with it. Just playing some more Abzan Fang Dang. Been doing pretty well with this deck, so we're gonna keep rolling with it. And of course, as you know, as is typical when I start recording, we're gonna get stomped in this first game. So. Yeah, this looks like a fun hand. We'll keep this. Thought sees you. Cool. I can't pass up the chance to fucking win the game next turn. I can't do it. What do you want me to do? Fucking pass on Fagbag? Yeah, if we hadn't done it, I shouldn't have responded to the trigger. I should just let it go, but whatever. It wasn't like I was gonna be able to play around that anyway, so. Now they have Verdict up.
The past, present, and meditate, and prepare.
Well, you can't use that this turn, so if I draw the thing now... You can veto whatever I'm gonna do, but... That's... Try and force him to tap out, transform this Glutton.
Hone your prowess.
But this Narset resolving is pretty bad for us. If we hadn't responded to that trigger, I think we might have had a chance. Because they probably wouldn't have put... Our only hope here is to like start double spelling on them.
This isn't up. We need to move quickly.
Because they have Absorb, so our hope here, unfortunately we can't do it this turn.
You're not going to win this.
We can just sort of start to build. They're going to absorb this. Oh, veto it, sure. Narrower counterspell. Makes sense. Easier to just hold up absorb. Verdict here, and they can hold up absorb. Wandering Emperor.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water.
Okay. I mean, I'll kill your Teferi. No, I won't. Never mind. Yes, I will.
I'll have a better plan next time.
They should have done it the other way around. They should have made the token and then Wempered.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Morian. Okay. Morian, Borean. Problem is they have to hold up. So they can make a token. God. This is so annoying. I misplayed that turn horribly. So if we'd done the command first, we could have forced this. Well, they wouldn't have sacked. They wouldn't have. It's just not something they want to do.
Let your blade do the talking.
Damn it. And if we'd gotten a land last turn. Okay. Yeah, we lost. I'm distracted! And yeah. Duress. Push is pointless. Or not pointless, but just very not good. Go blank. Trophy. They're gonna bring in graveyard removal out the wazoo. So what do we do? I like Tracker, helps us grind. I think we trim can't stay aways. I'm gonna go down to 1 Parhelion. Because they're gonna bring in rips. And go down to Lily, because Lily's actually a disadvantage here, because they're most likely to be card advantaged. Lily is only good if you have card advantage or are empty-handed compared to the opponent. Like if you are at parity with them, or have cards in hand but have fewer cards in hand than them, Liliana's uptick is just bad. Like it's actively disadvantageous for you because they're selecting from amongst better options. I also get very tilted against control. Okay. Pitch this bloomin' marsh. Opponent just gonna sit there and do nothing. Combat first. Okay. Now, lines. Really, we only have two lines. We have Asika's Chariot or Go Blank. Either one is probably getting countered. Yeah. And actually, we should have shocked that in anyway. Opponent just holding up counter spells for freaking ever.
Sorry I'm late. We need to move quickly.
Do we even try and kill Teferi? So, like, if we attack face here, they likely have to block the Chariot. Because we could just Witherbloom command them at some point and drain them out of the game. Teferi, they could block the cat, say I'm not gonna ult this thing. In all likelihood, though, they're looking at like Farewell or something. Or Verdict. Supreme Verdict is also annoying. Like, if they have Farewell here, we just are so screwed. Actually, Farewell would give us back the Informant. They could just not exile artifacts. Though I doubt that's what they'd do. March. March X1 on the token. We don't have any creatures that would win this for us. Go face. Copy the token. Wemperor.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming.
Like, Greasfang has to come down before combat, so they can do this.
My judgment is final.
Go for a salvage here. Take Greasfang. Actually, just gonna run it out. Just gonna run it out. They have to find a sweeper.
Reverse.
Cool.
I'm never done for good. We
That's
must protect the people.
supreme desperation. Tracker? Play Takanuma. If we all attack here and they have another Wemperor, they take nothing, lose 2 soldiers. Let's try cracking this clue here. Okay. Trespasser is very nice.
No time for a break.
Hopefully we get through this turn. Because we can Greasefang and then Trespasser next turn. They're determined to hold up a ton of mana there. Greasefang. Absorb, okay. Trespasser. I think we lose.
We need to move quickly.
I mean, they have to have a counterspell, so... Okay, that reeks of desperation. So if they don't have a counterspell here, we can win. 0 top. Well, actually, no. They could have a March or... Let's see. -3/-1 the Orion and Drain gives us an attack with the Graveyard Trespasser where we can eat something out of our own graveyard. Putting them to 1. Which means they have to answer the Trespasser or they die next turn to the attack. And they couldn't answer the Trespasser. I'm gonna ring the Cling to Dust. I'm gonna run it like this. I'm gonna run it really bored away from the combo. Cut the Lilies because the Lilies are, like I said, they're usually gonna be advantaged on cards. So Lily is only great. No. With 2, we'll put a courtyard. That card exists to be discarded. And we don't board it entirely out, but I mean, I'm boarding very low on that because I want to sort of board out of the graveyard. Like, we can play from the graveyard, that's fine, but I don't want to be just totally soft to... This should sort of telegraph to them that we're missing a land, but... Immediately going to take that action. We are going to Thoughtseize them. Take this March. We're going to Thoughtseize them again and take the Teferi. And hopefully that sets us up for next turn, just jamming a Greasfang. Yeah, you oopsed, you didn't exile my thing in response to my Thoughtseize. Because you thought I had to take Teferi. Zero top is great for us. It means that they're unlikely to have drawn a counter spell. Even still, we'll play around as many of them as we can, which is precisely Jwari Disruption, which I don't know that we've actually seen out of this opponent. You got a March? They do have March, okay. Well, we lose. That's poor timing. Okay, I'll take a Greasfang. Mill. Kill. I mill cards. That thing dies. Take the tomb. Kill that. Get back my thing. Pitch another Witherbloom. Basically, here we're praying to draw another land. If we draw another land, then we can go blank. Greasfang. Basically, my only way to not lose this game is to kill them. Right now. There's the rip! And we die. Oh, the top decks from that. Oh my god. We had to play the Boseiju there. Like, there was no option to not play it. Greasfang? Opponent reading Greasfang. Okay. I suppose that was correct, like, not letting us untap with it in the bin instead, having it in our hand. Yeah, exactly, okay. But then this. Because we do have 4 of them. And they can't push this one. They have to be doing something truly insane here, though. Like, they have to kill 2 tokens and a Greasfang. Okay, Lily's not gonna do it, because I'll just sack
Something suspicious is going on.
Greasfang.
One of your friends has to leave.
It's a little dangerous, but if they had a Fatal Push, they would have just... Oh, never mind. I was wrong. But now I have a bunch of cats. Also should have played that land first, because then the auto-tapper wouldn't have screwed me. Okay. 2 Parhelions, some Witherbloom commands. They're just, you know, doing stuff.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Because they're tilted here. Like that Azorious player was super hype on their own farts. This person is super tilted because we're on Greasfang and they're getting stomped by it, so it happens. You know, it happens. Alright, what do we do against this version of Rakdos Midrange? We have no idea if they play Sheoldred or Kroxa. We know they play Liliana and Bloodtithe Harvester. Really the key cards are gonna be like, do they play Sheoldred? Do they play Bloodtithe Harvester? Or not Bloodtithe Harvester, what the Kroxa. Which I think is, yeah. Honestly, like... No. Yeah, whatever. We're just gonna run this back. We really didn't get enough information out of that to determine what we need to sideboard. Like, we could speculate on whether or not they're running Kroxas and bring in some graveyard stuff, or we could, you know, assume that they're just running Sheoldred and... I should have played the Swamp. Yeah, now we're gonna have to shock, because next turn they could play Bloodtithe, and we want to push Bloodtithe. I guess now we can play the Swamp. Target player. Target blood token. Oh, I get no lands back. Damn it. It's fine. I mean, it would have been better to get a land back, but... And then they have Thoughtseize. Of course they do. We were gonna Fang Bang them. But it didn't happen. And now, for efficiency, we want to play this Concealed Courtyard, but to conceal information, we kind of want to play this Godless Shrine. I'm going to do this. I mill. You get drained. I hate this card, the way it's phrased. Oh, cool. We can play a courtyard and preserve our informational advantage. Kalitas. Good game. I mean, yeah, that's gotta be super tilting. That's the kind of thing that just it's super dumb. It's like this that we can just win for no reason, and the top, so ranks rank like 2K to 1K is in Mythic is super is a super tight race apparently, because you go from 99% to 1000 in one game. But then like past 1000, cracking it upwards, you see increasingly diminishing returns. So I think I am going to leave it there. I got to go run and take care of some stuff. But I hope you enjoyed that, and look forward to seeing you next time. You know, and I would really appreciate if some of you guys would just hit the videos with some interaction, comment, give it a thumbs up, something. It increases viewership, and that sort of matters.